It's been a long time since somebody won a major, and we start wondering what it means for the sport entirely. I mean, like Tiger might be the last one that where you're wondering, like, what does it mean the way that he plays for everything and everyone else? Is that too much to say about what Bryson DeChambeau did this weekend, or accurate, Mike?
No, it shakes the foundation of it to have self-examination. Now, let's be candid. Cameron Champ hits it a long way. Matthew Wolff hits it a long way. Still the best guys in the world, like Jon Rahm and Dustin Johnson and Justin Thomas, all hit it a really long way, and so does Rory McIlroy. But Bryson has gone about this in a very unique and calculated way that I think, Rich, will have at least an examination of how people go about getting themselves to the top of the sport. So Bryson, if you look back, and we showed the video of him winning the U.S. Amateur 5 years ago, his body's completely different. He has bulked up. He put on weight before the pandemic and after. He put on muscle. He's a physics major from SMU. And, Rich, he's gone about this in a very scientific way. And his feeling is that I'm just going to hit as far as anybody. I'm just going to keep hitting it farther and farther and farther. And take it out to the max length of driver is his next goal. Take it out to a 48-inch length driver, figure out how it can come up with a swing that is repeatable, and just hit it as far down as possible and hit a wedge onto the green. Most folks thought it wouldn't work. It worked. He was the only guy under par by a wide margin at the U.S. Open. So this will definitely have folks thinking about golf course design, approach to golf course. Does the ball go too far? Should I just bulk up and hit it as far as I can? All those things will be seriously examined by the people in the sport in various levels.
Yeah, I mean, but you still got to put it in the cup, right? I mean, you still got to hit it in the right spot and put it in the cup and get it done.
Rich, there's a part B to hitting it as far as anybody else, okay? The part B is with Bryson, all of his clubs are one length. All the shafts are 6-iron length, all the irons at least. So his feeling is that he just turns himself into almost a human breathing machine, where it's the same swing with the same length club, but the loft of the club is obviously different as you go down through the different irons. And he feels like it becomes more repeatable because it's that one thing. When he putts, he looks very uncomfortable when he's putting, but you'll see he will like really fidget with the line on the ball. He gets it on the right line, and he just feels like he hits it back a certain distance and forward a certain difference with his backswing and his through swing on his putting. He's the guy who, when it became legal to keep the flag in the hole, he doesn't do it on some downhill putts because there's a different weight of the pin itself at the Masters and what the U.S. Open uses and the PGA Tour. So, like, he's factored in everything of everything of everything of everything. And he's turned it into a science experiment, which still requires physical execution.
Right.
And he does it. And some will look, and I candidly, a few years ago, I was like, oh, this is a little too much. I think a lot of us, and I got changed in mind talking to him at length over the last year or so, a lot of us are starting to open our eyes and say maybe this is the best way to go. So good for him for changing the game and giving people something to think about and look at.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.